Okay. Look at that. Got straight in there. It says 3 people are watching. Ooh. Hello, Nikki. How are you?
What week are we?
33. Saturday. We're just starting the week.
Sorry.
You'll hear a lot of that, people. Just trying to find something. Yeah. Just finding something. Yeah. Hello, Lorraine. I missed everyone too. Lorraine, I've really missed you all. Hello, Sandra and Tash. Yeah, I still sound croaky. Trying to get my voice back. Hello, Pam. I feel like really good compared to how I had felt. Takes a lot for me to have 3 days off work. Hello, Debbie. Yeah, it's good to be back. I'm still wearing masks when we're out and about because, you know, just in case. And wasn't COVID, not influenza. Amelia's been tested for influenza. We've been testing for COVID, but she's been PCR tested and had lots of rat tests. Just common cold, according to the doctor. So these are the new fluoro acrylic paints. So I thought we'd start by playing with them. I bought these for Naomi John. So I thought we might paint them out. Oh my God. So apparently they glow under black light. They will show up under black lights.
I have to buy a black light test theory.
So the one's yellow. The names are so basic.
Well, there's so many people saying hi here, sorry.
Hello. Hello, Marie. Hello, Pam. Hello, Sandy. Yeah, feeling a lot better.
We're alive.
Started treating Naomi as soon as I felt she was gonna go down, and she actually has come through it a lot better. Noah, we've tried to keep him away from us. He seems to have avoided it. I don't want him to be sick while I'm not home.
Yeah, we had Amelia sleep in our room.
Amelia slept with us for 2 nights, and then she was on a camp stretcher in our room for another 3 nights. So next to the bed, like next to my side of the bed. So yeah, and when she sleeps in our bed, was it 3 nights, 2 nights or 3 nights she slept with us?
She's starfishes.
Yeah, but she sleeps like right on top of me. So this one is, that one was orange, and this one is pink. That was a bit big. These are really wild. Fluoro. I don't know if they're showing up as fluoro as they are, but they are
get some more metallic pinks too, guys. Anyone that was chasing
them. Yeah, the metallic pale pink has now sold out already. It's just psychotic. Let's do red next. This is fluoro red. I've been fussy cutting this afternoon. I was doing other stuff. I was prepping product, new product. and which I haven't photographed yet. I haven't felt up to photographing it. Now this one's magenta. So yeah. And then I've been getting my catching up on my fussy cutting, trying to get next week's fussy cutting done. I've started it and watched King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, the Guy Ritchie one. And guess what? It's on after Crudes tonight.
We won't be watching it a second time.
No, not
It's
a second time.
movie,
It is a really good movie. Great cinematography. This one's purple. These are cool because I don't think that Naomi and I would buy whole tubes of fluoros. Oh,
that'd be nice paints for art, gently, says Marie. Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't buy them for Naomi, but Lisa maybe.
This is Naomi's set. Purple's a little transparent, but I think that's a good thing. I think it's a nice colour. Mum and I are going through a packaging change again. So when your product arrives, it might have a slightly different packet to what's pictured on our online store. It is the same product.
Yeah, just be a little bit wary there. It looks like some of the matte products are going to go to the same colouring as what the gloss.
No. The gloss ones have already changed packaging.
Oh, have they? All right.
Yeah. The blue is a little transparent as well, which is quite nice. Maybe it's because my brush is wet. I hope it don't sound too bad.
We just have to be well enough for Melbourne, Sandra. We just have to get better.
Yeah.
We're 100% of what we were, trust us.
None of us had temperature. Oh, Amelia had a little bit of temperature, but she's a little kid. But we haven't had temperatures, so.
I haven't had temperatures, just, yeah, head cold.
Runny nose. You didn't need to know that.
Full on head cold. Hello, Debbie.
So, let's put this away. So you can probably guarantee that Naomi John's going to use them in a class. Let's look at that.
Debbie and I were yakking on the phone today.
Oh, is it Debbie?
H.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. How's that? Oh, I don't know if it's showing up as bright. Not showing how fluoro they are.
So apparently they do
fluoro.
glow under black light, but we don't have a black light, peeps.
What do they look like? Do they look any? No, it doesn't make enough difference.
See, Lee must be using us as a pre-game nerve strategy.
Yeah. Big day tomorrow.
Is Lee the team captain or team coach? What do they call the team?
She's team manager, I think.
Team manager? Okay.
Or club. No, she's a registrar of the club. Club registrar. Oh. Other thing to show you. These are... Oh, geez, that's a bit leany in the middle. There you go. These are... Oh, upside down. Naomi John's collage classes for Melbourne. Yep. The pictures on... Oh, and that's the fox. There's 2 iterations of the fox. See? You've got 2 choices with the fox. Oh, you can make any colour choice you want. This is the Paint a Meadow one. She's going to show you how she would paint that meadow. So these are the collage classes. So each one has a different kit. And then she's designed the collage kits herself. And she's, you can see what sort of things are in there. All the things in here are included in the kit. So everything that's on here is in the kit. And everything's on here is in the kit. And everything on here is in the kit. Everything on here is the kit. The kits don't include the paint, but we are providing paint. We're providing paint and gel mediums and pastes and all that sort of stuff. The fox is sold out. Yes, we've had people contacting us asking if we can squeeze them into the fox class, and no. We only have 8 seats, unfortunately. So, let's get our stuff out. What was that?
Sandy back. You back from holiday, Sandy back, or are you still up?
Did you see she found that picture? She had a picture in the group of you in the railway.
Did she?
You and the boys. Yeah, Ego Depot.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know where Sandy got that from. It might have come up on her memories or something. Okay, so our title, let's leave Laugh for tomorrow night because Laugh is card making tomorrow night. Swim like a mermaid. Yay. Don't ask.
Someone might have cut a hole into them titles.
Yeah. It's not available as a product yet. I haven't photographed it yet. I just haven't felt like it.
Yeah, there's nothing to set you back like doing nothing for a week.
Yeah. Well, the week before I didn't do Wednesday night. I did my Wednesday night on Saturday night because I'd had a vaccination on the Tuesday. When did I have a needle? Tuesday or something.
Tuesday,
yeah. Yeah, I didn't feel 100% by Wednesday, Arvo. So, swim like a mermaid. Gauze.
She says she's got a lot of contacts in the railway. Well, you should have seen. The was only in for like a lifetime.
A million years. Feels like a million years, doesn't it, Sandy?
That steam train from the was only.
Oh, you're a nasty bastard. What are we going to do? We've got 2 of this, so obviously that means we're making a double. I think I put a double in the title of the YouTube one. Quentin sounds terrible. I think I sound terrible. What am I going to
You're a
do?
whole lot better than I did yesterday. Oh, did we tell everyone about what we're doing with the tropical ambience giveaway?
Oh, okay. So, obviously, Naomi and I didn't go to Brisbane to Corolla from Minte's workshop today. So, we missed that. So, we didn't go to help at the workshops. We're meant to help at the workshops, have a pop-up shop, and go out with Corolla for dinner tonight and all the other stores. So, we didn't do those things. We didn't get to see Milton last night for dinner. We didn't get to see Lee and Rory. Don't get to see Rory in the morning and wish him luck for his first ever grand final. Feeling a little bit like I've let myself down, but I know I'm sick. It is what it is. So the special we were going to have for our pop-up shop was going to be selected kits, reduced to $12. So they are reduced to $12. Can you put that link up? Do you know how to find it?
I'll find it. Kit specials, I think it said.
Kit sale.
Kit sale.
So they're some 2020 and 2021 weekly class kits. So they're reduced to $12. I'm not doing it again, and it ends tomorrow night. And that's it. When it's done, it's done. And the other thing we were going to do was we were going to be giving away to one lucky attendee at that workshop today a place at our Tropical Ambience virtual retreat in September. But we're not there. So what I decided to do was to put it up for you guys to nominate someone that you think would deserve and enjoy and love doing a virtual retreat. So you've got the post is on the Facebook page, not on the one in the group or ones that people have shared, because I've shared it, and we'd love it if you shared it around to everybody. Share it to all your friends, the post, and they might know someone that's deserving. So what we're going to do, so you've got to go back to the main post on the Facebook page and put the person's name in and why. Now, tomorrow night, in tomorrow night's class, the start of the class, we'll draw out the winner of that competition. So, yeah, I think there's 4 entries so far. And they're really good reasons. It's actually really lovely to see you guys be nice and nominate your friends. So, yeah. Felt first, he is a little nervous, but we'll be fine. That's good, Lee. Wish him luck for us. Give him a hug from us. It's going to do really well. Yeah, health comes first. I couldn't leave Quentin and the kids, and I couldn't go thinking that I might infect people as well. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? So, what I've got here is 2 pieces of Mermaid Wishes number 6. Now I've got the aqua glitter side, and I've put them face together, and I've got the barcode down this right-hand end, because I'm right-handed. You're left-handed, you're going to do this all the other way around. So I've got down this one end. I'm going to trim them off. So I've got them facing each other, and I'll show you why in a second. So I'm going to put them in here, line them up with the 12 inches, and cut. And I'm just making sure. Yep, I cut the barcode off. See, barcode's cut off. So then, I'm going to turn it this way. There's the edge we cut off down here. And when I turn it out like this, these two are the same length. Yep, I'm that obsessive. So let's flip it over. I'm going to stick these together. And I was going to buy another roll of tape, then I got sick and I didn't buy it. I have a roll of tape somewhere at work that I was going to buy the other day, and I didn't buy it.
Yeah, it's sitting on the counter.
Yep, because I
think I put that in an order.
I didn't go back to work the next day. Yay! The pallets got away.
The pallets got away. That's amazing.
So only 3 people so far have stuff on the pallets. If you order something and it's in the pallets, we do have a way of tracking it, what's in the pallets. So we we're keeping tabs, and before the show opens on the Friday morning, we are actually picking all the it's in the pallets orders. So we know what we've got to pick. We know which orders. I've set up a I don't know if Quentin doesn't know how to do it. I've set up an auto pick list. So we'll just click on a box, and it's going to take us just to those orders on our phones that need to be picked in Melbourne.
Quentin will be investigating that. Does that mean it auto picks the stuff?
No, it doesn't auto pick the stuff. You've got to do that yourself, you lazy bugger. Gee, Willikers. Who rang him, eh? Who rang him?
I do apologise if we
were a bit.
Orders away very
we were very slow at orders this week. Quentin's had 2 days off.
Yeah.
Naomi's had a day off to art and get her head together and do some artwork, and then for stuff that's coming up, and she's had 1 day off sick. Quentin's had 2 days off sick, and I've had 3 days off sick. What do we think? A bit of this across here.
But yeah, all we've had is the common cold, which is there's no treatment for it. You just gotta ride it out. Yep. Rest. Well, I'll tell you, it's a viral infection and go home and rest.
Yep.
I'm just going to put up a link for YouTube. In case anyone's having trouble.
Yeah, just in case someone's having trouble. It's like a mermaid. I'm going to try and get these in plain colours as well. There are plain colour ones, but you know, the budget only goes this far, not this far.
Anyone coming to Melbourne? I think we have 7 lopper choppers on board.
6.
6? We leave the one in the storeroom, did we?
Yeah, it's one in the storeroom, just in case someone ordered. Yeah, there's 6 lopper choppers on the pallet. On the pallets, there's 2 pallets.
Yes.
My hope is to bring 1 pallet home.
Yeah, so
I'm going to save money by bringing 1 pallet home.
We usually send the storage cage and the pallet. Hopefully I'll bring home the storage cage.
And someone down there is going to be really lucky and get given a $20 ship pallet. So what we do is we give away the Shep palette, and it's worth $20. You just you just get them refunded.
Or you just organise them to pick it up. They give you $20.
Naomi's brother usually takes that. Not our Naomi Swan. Her brother took the palette last time. He happily took the $20 palette. But they're also handy. It's handy to own a palette. We usually have a palette lying around.
But we did have the 2 storage cages out ready to go. And then, yeah.
We did have our 2 cages, our 2 custom cages, but we only sent the collapsible box. So the box that collapses, that's got a steel base. They both got steel bases. And it's slightly smaller footprint. And then its sides collapse down, so it packs down to about this high, all up. But it's like a metre high.
Yeah, 900 high on the side. No, 1200 high to be.
Yeah, it's 1.2 metres high when the sides are up, but when it's all collapsed down, it's about this high. So it's easy for Naomi Swan to store at the show while the show's on. And then we have a pallet which was half filled. So everyone's got to turn up to Melbourne Paperific so I don't bring it home.
The cage is currently started off at 6 foot high mesh high and may have gone to like 2.2 metres.
Yeah, it's about 2.2 metres high, the box, the collapsible box. I really want to use this. See, they're slightly different. This is from Tropicana.
So just to put Julie Chapo out of her misery, I did get a forklift to get in the back of the trailer. I did do some amazing feat with bars.
Yeah, no, we borrowed a forklift from Wes. I just don't know.
Which was incredible of them to let us that.
They're wonderful. People at Wes are wonderful. Okay. Let's just wipe the board. What are we going to do? Let's do 2 pieces of this paper number 4. Oh, don't look at the back, Elisa. Let's do 2 pieces of this that are 5 inches wide by 12 inches. So 5. And don't ask me how I came up with 5. And 5. And it might need a little pop of colour.
I got distracted here. I was watching you on the tube, but not on the other one.
Gee whiz.
Oh, Robin's joined us. Hello, Robin.
Hey, Robin. Love the flowers. Rather than win or lose, we have made the grand final in their first year of competitive footy. I know, Lee. Isn't that just so wonderful for kids? Just such a wonderful achievement. Very, very proud. It's beautiful to see kids, see kids shine.
Out there being active.
Yeah, out there being active. Letting their light shine to the world. So this piece here, this is one. Let's cut, I'm just going to cut a tiny bit off the barcode. Let's cut 2 strips that are 1 inch wide. So I'm just going to make sure it's a measurement. I'm going to come across 1 inch. 1 inch. Another inch. So I've got 2 1 inch strips. I think I'm going to put them at the top. Love that orange. It's just such a poppy colour. It's not an orange. Tropical Ambience paper hasn't arrived yet. Not panicking yet. I'll panic if it's not here by the time I get back from Melbourne. But then I've only got like 3 days then to pack kits in any case. So that'll be right. I'm going to ignore the fact that the circles don't meet. I'm just being too sick lately to bother with that. That is just not not in my wheelhouse to worry about that right now. He's a horrid sounding creature, isn't he? He just, you know. Maybe? Or do we think we need to go the pink? Do we still need to go pink? We still need to go pink. Let's do photos now. Oh, it was getting a bit devo before. My bag of black cardstock's getting a bit scungy. We could get
We could go to 1000 GSM black because we have a lot of that.
Yep, someone made a mistake. I'm sure I ordered the right stuff. I feel as though I ordered the right stuff, but when the wrong stuff arrives, I feel I might not have ordered what I thought I ordered. What's everybody thinking? I'm thinking I made a bit of an oopsie-daisies. The cardstock. Now I've got an awful lot of 1000 GSM black cardstock.
What does have to go mini book here?
I think it's going in a retreat kit. To be honest, I think I'm pulling something out and putting that in. Naomi will like it. I think the pink. Let's put the pink there. Thinking like a square photo here. What do we do? Let's do a square photo here. The center line's there. Gosh, the neighbour's dog. That's what you want to hear. It's the neighbour's dog going off its tree. Okay. Let's do 3 photos that are 5.5 by 3.5. And that way we can fit 3 across a page. So if you crop a little bit off your photos, you can get more on the page. So 3.5 by 5.5, and I'll show you what it looks like. The black's not in your kit. I think there's a couple of this kit left. Not many. The only way to get the mermaid tail colour cuts is in this kit. I'm going to say that. I don't think I'm going to make it a product. But I just think they're going to get rejected. Every which way I turn, they are going to get rejected by the SEO gods. Sorry. That is just how the internet rolls. And then let's do...
Well, the word cabochon was a nasty word.
Yeah, cabochon. We're not allowed to use the word cabochon on our... We weren't allowed to use that when our store used to feed to eBay. This one didn't look straight. Because it's not. Let's do a 5 by 5 photo. So a 5-inch by 5-inch photo. So we're going to leave this one as it comes from Harvey Norman, Big W, Kmart, wherever it is. I don't know if Kmart do 5 by 5. And then, so this one we're going to put here. And it's a little smaller than those, but that's okay. And then let's do another 3.5 by 5.5. Now, don't ask how I see that something's going to fit. I can just see how things can fit. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, let's get rid of that. The bag. 5 photos. That's not too bad for a double. Sorry I sound croaky. My sincerest apologies. And see, I've done my fussy cutting this afternoon. I wasn't even organised for class. I think we need to do something here to make that stand out. And see, these are the mermaid tails I'm talking about. These guys. Because what we'll do is we'll have a mermaid tail coming out of here and underneath. Like that. And then we'll do one that's sort of like that kind of thing. What do you think? If you're wondering what the September kits are, you can actually find out, because if you go to the albums in this group, in the Creative Family group, you will actually see what they are, because it's listed in there. So I think we make this photo a real feature by matting it on the white. Oh, is that a bit much? No, I think it's going to need it. So I've got a piece of white here. This is Kaiser Craft Snow white linen. So 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. I think what we do need to do is bring the purple into here. I'll cut the middle out of that later. So we need a little bit of purple. Like this purple, or this purple. So I think what we might do is the swim liker, we'll paint that. So let's paint that purple. Let's shove this up a bit. Zoop. Maybe this one. A little bit of this one. Maybe a bit of these two.
Deborah's got the same problem as us. Everyone's sick at her house. I'm here for that.
Oh. Noah's not.
Yeah.
So yes, if you want to see what the September kits are, you won't see them, but you will find out what collections are being used by going to the albums. So this week is week 33, right? We're almost to the end of 33 and we're just starting. Next week is 34 and it's Flower Power. I'll show you the kit. I've nearly finished fussy cutting. Well, I've actually nearly finished cutting one piece of paper. So that's week. It doesn't belong in there. It's going with something else. That's another project I'm working on. Yeah, I'm doing a million things at once. So next week is week 34, right? And then the week after, week 35, is when we come back from Melbourne. And it will be Scrapbox week. We haven't had one of those since week 12 this year. So we're going to dig in our scrap boxes and we're going to be using up our stash. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. Can you hear it? Oh, that's my beautiful boy. Practicing.
Yes, his music exam in 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today is his music exam. So let's talk about classes. So while I'm painting this, let's talk about classes. So this week coming up, right? Monday night is Naomi John's mixed media class. Tuesday morning is my card making class. And Tuesday night is scrapbooking. Because Wednesday night we'll be on a plane. Well, actually, we don't get on the plane until after class would have started. But Tuesday night will be scrapbooking because Wednesday night we are flying to Melbourne. It's all on next week. Amelia's got an assembly presentation.
We're missing that.
And we're going to miss that.
And book week.
So, yeah. I hope you're really not attached to that business tie of yours.
I see that, yes.
Yeah. So, yes, she picked one of Quentin's good ties. Couldn't talk her into any of the others.
Well, yeah.
I don't know where the red tie is.
Does have the Gryffindor colours.
I think Milton's got the plain red tie.
I think he does too.
Well, she does when you test them, because you can do the test. She comes out as a Slytherin. She doesn't like that. Oh, I've got 2 kids as a Slytherins.
Yeah, pick which ones.
Yeah, my twinsies. And I've got 2 Ravenclaws. So if she'd been a Slytherin, if she'd gone as a Slytherin, not a Gryffindor, because she wants to be Hermione, she could have worn a school tie, because we've got Milton's school ties. Yeah, there you go. Well, you have to get your brother to go through his old band clothes for a white button-up shirt.
Okay.
But not right now. I got conned into buying her a robe, a Gryffindor robe. So Quinn's mother rings me the other day while I'm at work and goes, "Oh, I'm at Best and Less and they've got Minions costumes." I said, "Don't get it. She will not wear it. She does not want to be a Minion."
What do you guys have for dessert?
Ice cream. I'm going to get Amelia to bed by 8. She doesn't even know.
Have you got ice cream cones, have you?
Yeah, I bought ice cream. And ice cream.
Woolworths ice cream cones.
Amelia said no to the Minion idea.
No to the Minions. See, I told you. There we go. And that's what it looks like. Focus, focus, focus. No. It's focusing, but it's too bright. Just looking for something to clean up with. Pickles. Oh, yeah. Right. Let's fill this. So, I don't want the black lines. There's a way to get around that. Oh, no, there's not. No. To get around the black lines, what I want to do is have the M going the other way and these ones going this way. I want all the wood going in the one direction. So let's just stick it all on piecemeal. So I'm just going around. I know some people say, oh, you trace the letters and cut out the paper and stick it on the back. Just put some glue on the back of the letters. Stick them to... Has she finished with my red scissors, Naomi?
Pardon?
She finished with my red scissors.
It's Nimmy's.
Yeah.
They gave them back to you before class.
No, I don't have them.
Meals, where's Amelia?
No. She was using them. She was helping me cut
Meals,
flares.
Mummy's Timmy's.
Sandra thinks I need to go back to bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sandra, he is worse than me.
I just got a cough and drunk tonight.
He is worse than me. Mum's stressed out. She's going to run out of food while we're gone. That's my mum. And didn't know how she was going to write a shopping list for 2 weeks.
It's all good. We've got to solve today. We've got medication sorted.
Yeah. Chemist just can't get one of the tablets right. Honestly, it's not rocket science.
Apparently
I'm glad Quentin deals with the chemist, not me, because I'd probably get they'd probably call the police. They would black ban me at the chemist. Although one of my friends, who her child went through school with Naomi, she works at the chemist, but not on the shift that Quentin usually goes in with Mum. And she asked how it was all going with Mum's medications and that, because she knew we were getting them there. And Quentin actually told her exactly what was going on, the mess that they were making of it, and she was really upset. So hopefully something gets done. But that's been since we got the last lot, and we've just found out that they've run her out of a blue tablet. I don't know what the tablet is. It's just the blue one.
Oh dear, Dove. Never get us to guess the weight of freight pallets.
Why?
We're only out by 600 kilos.
How much dearer is the bill?
It's not too bad.
What's your idea of not too bad? Because my idea is like $20 more and I'm upset.
Right.
You really mucked up, haven't you?
No.
What's the problem?
Dad miscalculated the
no,
freight.
They charge us any dearer, actually.
They didn't charge us any extra?
No.
Yeehaw. It is a lot cheaper to freight it down than it is to freight it back.
So the 2 pallets before the fuel levy
Before the fuel levy.
is $750.
That's not too bad.
That's
Fuel levy is most of the cost.
We were quoted $375 a pallet, and that's what he's charged us.
Most of the cost of sending pallets
And then
is
you got
the
fuel levy and GST on top of that. So fuel levy, guys, is over 30%. So don't get too excited that the freight's cheap.
No, it's not cheap. The flights are horrendous. We're not hiring a car in Melbourne. We're walking.
Not from the airport.
Not from the airport. Because we're walking because it's cheaper. Way cheaper. And you know what? You can't get a hire car at midnight. And some hire car companies, you can't get a hire car after 8 o'clock at night in Melbourne. I didn't know that. Did anyone else know that you can't get a hire car late at night? I'm sure we got a hire car at 1 o'clock in the morning at an airport once.
You know what, Sandra? I would have thought that you would have been a one-off case having those troubles until later.
Oh, Sandra, it is just phenomenal. And Quentin walks in there and goes, okay, we're here to get the tablets. And they go, oh, no, you're a week early. And then Mum's, well, we thought Mum had thrown them out. She thought she'd thrown them out. And then
Basically had a panic attack.
she had an absolute panic attack. And no, they were wrong.
She pulled out her receipts.
She had the receipt.
Yeah. And all we got was, oh, sorry about that.
Honestly, Sandra, I just...
But it's not. I've been in other chemists lately, obviously getting drugs from Amelia.
Yeah, when he was getting Ventolin and stuff, because it looks like Amelia is an asthmatic. They told us when she was born she would be. We just thought we'd dodge that bullet. When Quentin was in getting the asthma stuff from Amelia the other day, and for him and Naomi, they were, still people complaining at the other chemist that we were going to move to. We actually had picked the chemist we were going to move to. So see how I've got the timber going up and down? Whereas if I'd done it this way, I'd have 2 letters going up and down and the rest side to side. So, yeah, sorry. Seems very double Dutch, but.
Yeah, Sandra, it wasn't good with Ma. That was.
Oh.
But we've had other. I've been a chemist and.
Yeah, I was just telling them that when you're picking up all the asthma stuff the other day at the other chemist that we use.
Yeah.
They the one we were going to move to, they were getting in trouble from someone because they had got it wrong.
Yep. They didn't tell them they got it wrong.
The one they keep mucking up is the heart tablet. But yeah.
So
Quentin
just joined us.
Hello, Diane. How are you? Quentin keeps a cooler head than I do about some things. But he's been in and he's actually wearing a mask, obviously, and warning them what's going on with him. But he's had to go to the chemist today to warn them that they need to have the heart tablets ready by Tuesday. At the latest.
On Friday, so we're going to be away. So, like, realistically.
That they need to get their act together and get them ready before we go away. We've given them plenty of warning.
The tablets that can't go in the Webster pack because they start to expire as soon as you open the canister. So.
Yeah.
If you've got an amazing chemist, Pam, you stay exactly where you are.
Oh, Pam. Just, yeah, if you've got an amazing chemist. I'm actually contemplating, although the chemist is a bit dyslexic, sometimes we get the mail. One of our neighbours up the road, we get his mail occasionally. He's 296 and we're 269. His chemist is in Melbourne and at one of the near one of the hospitals, and they post his medication to him. He said apart from getting the address, like the 269 and the 296 mixed up on the envelope occasionally, he's never had a problem with his chemist. So,
stay with what you know.
Yeah, it sounds like he's onto a winner. So, I like to stay local, but I drive you nuts, honestly. What do we think? And then we'll stick some flowers on. Stick flower on that. Okay. I don't know about that white. I think the white's too... I've got an idea. Oh,
we're planning scratch the potato.
Oh, yes, we're planning Scratch tomorrow. You all needed to know that, didn't you? If you don't know who Scratch is the potato that came home from school.
He's got like 12 little shoots coming off him.
Yep. We've had some interesting stuff come home from school this year. The bean plant.
I'll put a photo of Scratch up tomorrow. He's got a face and everything.
Yep. It's got a Nico pen face. The bean plant.
Spud. I just called him Scratch.
No, his name's Scratch, not Spud.
His name's Scratch, not Spud. Right.
So let's paint in like,
I don't think you've got your nights mixed up, Joanne. I think we're all mixed up this week.
What's that?
Joanne said I a little bit later got my nights mixed up.
Oh no, Joanne. We're all about face. Tomorrow night's card making, everyone. Don't forget, tomorrow night's card making. And tomorrow night we're going to draw that competition. So nominate someone. Or get your family to nominate you if you've not done a retreat. And you'd like to do one. Only open to Australians, sorry.
I'm not willing to post one over to one.
Because we're paying the postage. If the nominator or the nominatee would like it upgraded to a $75 retreat, it is a $50 basic retreat. We can organise that too at this point in time. Okay. There is a sneaky peek of tropical ambience on in the Melbourne classes. So let's put that aside. That's going to be a photo mat. Put that aside to dry. Let's just clean this up. What are you fighting about?
Nothing.
Really? It's never nothing.
No, you can't even like comments.
In this case, we're not fighting. We're dictating.
You haven't liked a single comment. It's your one job.
Hello, everybody. Noah's here.
Now let's get a scribe because I just can't stop copying people. Sorry about that.
I'm going to stick these two little bits of the orange paper one together.
What are you eating?
Probably something she shouldn't.
She's eating tiny teddies.
Oh, just because there's food in the house. You should have seen how they eviscerated a packet of gluten-free chocolate chips and a packet of gluten-free
Can you not?
what was the other thing? Gluten-free chocolate chips, and there was a packet of gluten-free Scotch fingers the other day. Holy dooly.
You eviscerated gluten-free cheesels. Like,
Yeah, I did eat gluten-free cheesels. So the gluten-free, they don't really count.
And the gluten-free cookies, they don't really count.
I will say the Arnott's Scotch fingers, the gluten-free ones, are really, really nice. I actually reckon they're probably nicer than the real deal. So we're going to stick these two together. Amelia has been, yes, she's not everybody's favourite at the moment for spreading her illness. But I tell you what, I'm really upset with parents that send sick kids to school because she got it at school. So let's stick this about an inch from the bottom. And we're going to stick it about an inch from the bottom to try and mimic the width of that piece up there. So we're just mimicking this width here. So I've stuck it in the middle here and I've lined it up.
Good to hear about the bikies from
The bickies, yes.
Oh.
Yes, so the Arnott's Scotch fingers. We got ours at Coles. I think Woolies do them as well. I'm just not sure.
I think it's only Coles.
The Arnott's Scotch fingers, not the other brands of Scotch fingers. The Arnott's Scotch fingers are really, really nice. They were just
green packaging.
Yeah, green packaging. They were really light and lovely, and the kids did. The kids just eviscerated them. I think I got 2 or 1 or something. But the rest of them just disappeared. Noah likes them. Let's put it that way. And there's a new, what were the chocolate chip cookies you've got?
I don't know, because Amelia ate most of them. Amelia ate most of them.
So let's stick this bit about a 1/2 inch from the top. Like that. I'm going to line the centre up. So I'm just sticking the centre bit here. Oh, we're keeping you up, are we, mate?
Well, I did get put on this job quite early.
I think your dad isn't coughing. I think he's just out on the lounge chair chillaxing, to be perfectly honest. I think you
start hearing him cough now.
I think you got conned. There's lots of sniggering coming from that end of the house. Naomi's laughing so much she's coughing now.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's got a fake cough going.
Yeah.
Fake cough.
Yeah.
I think you guys are trying to stitch me up here.
No, just for about 5 minutes you weren't coughing.
No, you weren't coughing. There was nothing wrong with you. Yeah, right.
I'm going to do punching at the circling thing.
I think he's got a good dose of the man flu.
He's got the man flu.
Well,
Oh, we didn't need to hear that.
What do you think the family room is, Meals?
The family room is the lounge room.
This is the family room.
No.
Well, this is the
we have
studio.
two
This is
family
the
rooms.
studio.
Yeah, this is the
Excuse me.
studio.
Go and say goodnight, Mum.
You're being manipulative. You're trying to stay up late.
No.
You want to say goodbye to everyone? Not to everyone? To get your hair plaited.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because
your Nana
so
doesn't
then
do
she
that for the
gets-
Hermione.
So that she has Hermione hair by book week. You know, like we're gonna do it while we're home, and then it'll be curly.
I don't think Nana's going to be up for this. How does Nana do your hair when she looks after you? Just normal. Right.
or ponytail, but she's not good at those. So now I have to go back.
Nana doesn't particularly do that hair, Mealy.
Yeah.
Nana does a ponytail or just cuts the hair really short.
Yes.
Well, Nana likes long hair.
Yeah,
Let's go, Mealy. Time for bed.
I've got rackets.
Yep, and I've got rings. Giddy up.
Okay, let's write on this. So these were 3.5 by... I feel like I haven't scrapbooked in forever. It's been a week. I lost my pencil.
your pencil. You know who's probably stolen it? She's about 4'3".
Oh, no, found it. It's just getting a little short.
I'm not how big a little short. You know, one could say that you're emotionally attached to that pencil. I'm not going to say that because I'm not going.
Have you all met my judgy son?
I'm not judgy. I'm not as judgy as your other children. Milton is openly judgy all the time. Mammy is secretly judgy. Amelia, I don't even know if she knows what judgy is.
My kids are very interesting. They do get a little competitive sometimes.
I'm not the one who gets competitive.
Oh, yeah.
It's them who gets competitive.
And this is 5.5 inches.
What paper's this?
Oh, no, this was the photos.
This will make you laugh. So when I was grandma's, you know what she was watching?
What?
The Masked Singer.
Oh, okay. She can watch whatever she likes.
She didn't know what it was. I just had to spend like 5 minutes explaining what the show was about.
Okay. Sorry to anyone that loves the Masked Singer. Obviously, Noah's not a fan.
It's Singer, not Stinger.
Oh, did she say Stinger?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. She's old. She's a bit stressed having to make a shopping list for that long. Need to go and get her food. Noah did her shopping for her today.
Everything was on there, which was very good.
Yep.
Did Jim tell you that they're not having Amelia tomorrow?
Yeah, I know. If you're in Gladstone tomorrow, don't forget the Port Park run is on. Fun run thing. Fundraiser fun run. So there will be changed traffic conditions and some roads will be closed for part of the day.
Yeah, because
It used to be called Botanic to Bridge, but now it's Port Park. I don't know why, but
maybe it's swap teams.
no. Something to do with who owns the race and
Because it's still the same cause, which is
yeah, still the same charitable. They spread it amongst a lot of local charities. The funds. Well, they're meant to. Rightio. So now we're just trimming, and I'm trimming on an angle. And so you can see, like, behind, you can see that.
Marge says hello, everyone.
You know, you can't. It's dodgy on the back. That's what I'm trying to say. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, Marge. How are you? Oh, he's coughing now. Kind of made a silly decision that September kits would have flare buttons, which do take quite a bit to manufacture. They're a bit time consuming. So, yeah, silly me. Yeah. Rightio. Without cutting our swim liker off. I do have new colours of butterflies to photograph. Butterfly cuts and some new colours of the steampunk and feathers. What else have I got? I designed them a while ago, but just haven't got around to manufacturing. And this swim like a mermaid, I've got to photograph it to put it up. Just trying to think what else there is. Yeah. Let's keep going. It does get a little tricky in here behind these words. I've accidentally got a bit of glue on a couple of the letters, and you just want to make sure you don't accidentally snip off a letter that you don't want to snip off. I think they have a bandage, you know.
Yeah, I can tell.
Really? We are going to get to catch up with Milton on our way back. We have got a 5-hour stopover in Brisbane on the way back. And so we've got 35 minutes in Brisbane on Wednesday night to get from a regional flight to a capital to capital flight. And I'm a little concerned, but Qantas has organised it. They're Qantas flights. They're both Qantas flights. Check the baggage. The baggage is checking straight through. And, yeah, they arranged it. They've provided it as a flight to Melbourne. So, okay. Let's do this a little bit here. Sometimes I don't always do the middles. If you're a bit, I don't want to do the middles, just don't do them. Don't do the middles of the letters if you don't want to do them.
What sort of photos would you recommend for
I reckon swimming photos
like
or
swimming, beach photos.
Beach photos, swimming photos.
Mermaid dress-up photos.
Mermaid dress-up photos, yes.
Pretty sure there's a few photos of Amelia dressed as a mermaid.
Going to watch The Little Mermaid at the movies. What else could you do?
Maybe some, like, if you ever did jazz dance,
Swim like a mermaid.
I don't know.
Beach photos. Swimming photos. I don't know if you'd say your sister swims like a mermaid when she does all her swimming laps. Naomi's upset because I won't let her go to the pool while she's unwell. And I think rightly so. So she's cracking up. And where we're staying in Melbourne, there is a pool up on the top level, but Quentin rang the other day and it's not heated. So she's cracking up about that the pool is not heated. Why would you have a pool in Melbourne and not heat it? So she's missing swimming.
Yes.
She's hoping to be well enough on Monday that I'll let her go back swimming. And
Well, you said snorkeling photos?
Snorkeling. I was trying to think of the swimming with the stick in your mouth. Snorkeling photos.
Like if you've ever been to like the reef.
Yep. Learning to dive photos, like if you've done a dive course or if you've done learning to snorkel.
Underwater world.
Underwater world, yeah, you could probably if you've done the experience too when you've swum with the sharks, or if you've swum with dolphins. If you've done one of those water experiences.
Desley D said, "Hi everyone, been watching on YouTube. Not as good as here."
Yeah, it's not as chatty on YouTube. A lot of people watch on YouTube but don't comment. And I do come back and check the comments on YouTube. You can comment later on YouTube. It is actually easier for me to find the comments on YouTube on videos later. The way YouTube organizes comments for me in my dashboard as a YouTube creator is actually easier for me. It actually highlights the comments across the whole channel in order of comment. Which is really, really good. It can be hard for me to find later comments or be notified of later comments on Facebook. And Facebook gets really selective about which comments it tells me about.
I also don't think Naomi swims like a mermaid, Mum, because she uses her legs and doesn't use her arms, does she? Or is it she doesn't use her legs and she uses her arms?
I think she's like your dad. She swims with her arms, not her legs. And I use my legs. More.
I do the frog.
You can swim. You can swim. You did intensive swimming when you were younger. You can swim.
And then there's Amelia who kind of.
Yeah, well, maybe you should go swim laps with your sister.
No.
Huh? Your brother said exactly the same thing when I suggested it to him. Nelson's looking for something to do, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to go back and do radio. He doesn't want to because it's too cutthroat. He doesn't want to do radio, like community radio, because it's even like backstabby in community radio.
He doesn't want to do band.
He doesn't want to join a band because it takes too much thinking, and then he's got to practice. He feels compelled to practice. So I'm going to put this title up on phone.
You could do like a community, like do they do community Watson?
He doesn't want to do a soup kitchen again. He's done a soup kitchen before.
What about those community plays?
I don't know if he wants to go do theatre again. He's done lots of stuff, so he wants something that's not going to be taxing on his brain.
Desley D says, "I swim like a rock."
You swim like a rock. Well, I swim like a rock too, Desley. I did swimming lessons as a child, and I'm going to say the lady I learnt to swim with scared the bejesus out of me by telling me that the sharks and crocodiles were going to eat me alive. Don't laugh, Noah. I got out of the pool and told her to ring my mother. I was going home. Right, let's cut the middle out of that photo mat that we coloured. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. You're writing notes. And then we're going to stick this one flat because we're going to put the title going over this photo. The title is going to sit over the photo, so the photo is going to be flat. So we are putting all this together without even thinking about where we're going to put flowers. We're not treating the flowers like an afterthought. What we're doing is we're not making the flowers a feature.
Deborah H says, Desley, same, lol.
Yep. So let's put our photo on. We're going to line the top of this photo up with the top of these photos.
I don't know. Does Nelson do walking? I've been walking for a while.
Yeah, he runs. Well, he hasn't been able to run much since he hurt his ankle.
He'll find something. Desley D says, I float, but as soon as I move, I sink.
Oh, no.
Actually, Amelia can do one thing very well.
She floats.
She can do the starfish position.
She floats like a starfish really well. She could float all day.
This might be due to that when she's in her bed, she starfishes.
Yep, she's a bit of a starfish.
I think her spirit animal's a starfish.
Okay, so I'm going to put this mermaid tail coming out of the bottom.
Sandra said, I used to swim 30 laps of an Olympic pool and then get out and go to swimming lessons. I could never get butterfly right. My bottom always broke the surface, so in competitions I would be disqualified. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, Naomi Noah did intensive swimming. They did one-on-one with a teacher. They did it twice in 6 months. I got a lady to do it with them, and she Naomi did stroke correction and Noah did like intensive swimming. Because Naomi wanted to know how to do all the strokes correctly. Bit of a perfectionist, that kid. But she never swam much at school. Like, she didn't like school swimming, really. Rightio. So that's where we're at now. So I think what we might do, and we need it to show up. So what we need to do is make sure that whatever we do actually shows up. And we need a bit of white over here to bring this white to here. And then we'll need a mermaid tail.
Marie says, looking very beautiful.
And is this one going to show up?
Would you mind explaining the book to everyone?
This is my embellishment book. Our embelly books, remember? We started embelly books. Julie Chapman's the inspiration for this. So this was last week. That's what I got left of last week. I don't have a lot in mind. Some of you have got your books really organised. And then we want to put...
Are there any other methods in embelly books that they could use to store embellishments?
Containers, takeaway containers, I sometimes do. Noah loves asking questions and starting conversations.
Maybe doesn't like when I ask questions in a mixed media, but you kind of have to in mixed media.
You kind of have to, yes, mate. You are correct.
Because there'll be someone at the other side of the screen thinking a silly.
Yep. I created this pattern with all of these flowers and a couple more. But yes, I did create this pattern. So the artist that I got these flowers and the mermaids from, that I bought the commercial license from, she does provide patterns, but I don't use her patterns per se. I like to make my own patterns, because then it's more, I feel it's more personal and gives me a bit more ownership of the finished product, I feel, because then it's my, it's my patterns and my design. It's my design in any case. And let's do that. We need another flower down here.
If there's enough time, we could probably try and design some of our own images.
Naomi's trying.
It's very time consuming.
It's time consuming enough doing the portion I do now. Yeah. Doing the bringing it together, bringing the images together, and bringing them together to a cohesive thing now.
You first have got to draw them and then paint them, or use watercolor depending on what you're doing, and then you've got to edit them digitally.
Yep, there. What do we think? Do you think that's okay?
You've got a flare at the moment.
We didn't have any. We might add a couple of sequins. Okay, let's start here. It's a combination of foam tape and glue. And I'm going to get some tweezers.
Marie says looks very beautiful.
Thank you, Marie.
Joanne says beautiful. Sandra says you do have gauze.
Oh yeah, I do. I might leave the gauze on my card.
Gauze? Yeah, sure. You could use
I do have gauze. Yes,
you could use gauze on the cards to replicate like fishnets if you really wanted.
Yeah, you could. You could use, yes.
Although you don't have to follow the classes all the way. If you want to add gauze to this, feel free to, Sandra.
Yeah.
Diane says lovely.
Okay, let's put a bit of glue on this. It's a bit of these white fringe panties over here. Just want them to balance that out a little bit. Not quite. Right. Do this one next. So the centre hibiscus we're going to put on foam.
There's one of the, the metal jellyfish Nanny made?
Yeah.
There's one of them right here.
On the desk, yeah.
Desley says magic.
Now I cut the white off my flowers and leaves when I was fussy cutting, right? You don't have to do that, okay? Oh, except around these stameny bits. you can leave the white on. Like, please don't feel that because I cut it off that you need to cut it off.
Michelle says, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Okay. I don't reckon I'm going to have voice in the morning, always talking.
You might be the Little Mermaid in the morning.
Yeah. 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 Okay. What do we think? Well, let's do the tap test. What we're going to do right now is I'm just going to tidy up this edge. As usual, I have made a mess of my piece. Yeah, when do I not? Exactly, mate.
Creative.
And then let's turn around. I like how this turned out. I do like doubles. And I've said it before, doubles are really hard to teach because people used to want to do doubles, but they didn't want to have to pay for the materials to do a double.
He says, I love, love, love your beautiful layout.
Thank you. Rightio. We're going to put some sequins on. Do you think we need sequins? Let's put a couple. And sequins are a way to get some of those colours back. You know, some of the colours that are in the paper back into the project. I like that colour. It's like the pink in the timber.
Do you remember at the shop how we had those big containers of glitter? And I think it was Mealy and another kid.
No, they were little containers. They emptied 19 vials of glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. Glittergate.
Glitter's great. Joanne says, I have sometimes got 2 kits to make them a double page. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I know a lot of you like doubles because you get more scrapbooked on a double. And I know that's been one of the biggest benefits from going from doing like 3 classes to doing 2 classes with the same kit, that we've been able to do double pages. Oh, crutamajig.
Deborah says, Joanne, great idea.
Yep, that's an awesome idea. Okay. Quentin's now talking to the TV.
And I thought your mum was looping.
Yeah.
Debbie says, looking amazing. I will have to do tomorrow. I'll have to do it tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Stay well.
Night.
Stay safe.
Night. We're nearly finished. Sorry, everyone. How long have we been going? What's the time, mate?
8:25.
Oh dear.
I
Sorry.
you've gone over the hour.
Oopsie.
I mean, the hour mark's only for men. You're the boss.
I'm the boss. I can do whatever I like, can I?
Well, you did start the business, so.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what we're going to do. The shop is... My shop is going to be 20 in November.
It's like another child.
Yeah. So to journal, I would use strips of white here. I do some little strips of white, and I definitely write the date here. But I do some little strips, some little 1 centimeter strips here, just here, and write my journaling on that. And I'd probably write it in the purple out of the journaling pen set. You know, I can't show you because the kids have nicked mine. It's gone. It's not even. It doesn't even have all the colours in it at the moment because they've been shoving it around between the three of them. It's been on Amelia's desk. Noah's had it doing his art journal for school. Naomi's had it. So
Liz Mannery says, I'm a oh my god, I can't pronounce.
Where's Liz's?
On YouTube.
I'm a bit late.
I'm a bit like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a bidious.
I'm a bit like, I was like,
Oh, I think that's some spell. I think that's some predictive text.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm not that good at English, so I was like,
You're pretty good at English. You can say A's, people. Hello. There we go. So we've done. It's our first class in a week. With me. Naomi John did art journaling the other night. So tomorrow night we're back, and tomorrow night we're making a card or something with our leftovers. And then Monday night we're art journaling with Naomi John, and Tuesday morning we are card making with me using Flower Power. And then Tuesday night we are scrapbooking with me, and then we do have a break until the following week on Tuesday morning when we're Scrapbox card making on Tuesday morning.
What would have to be?
But stay tuned because we will try and remember to do videos while we're in Melbourne. But you know what happens at a craft show? We just get so carried away chatting to you all and spending time with our beautiful customers and, yeah, working and socializing that we forget to do videos. It's terrible. It's not terrible, but it's, you know, it just is what it is. But, yeah, so thank you for coming along. Don't forget you've got, love Noah on there asking all the questions. Isn't he wonderful, Desley? He's just so lovely. He's a great conversation starter. So don't forget, 7 o'clock tomorrow night when I start my card making video, we're going to draw the winner of our Tropical Ambience retreat place. So be sure to go to the Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook page and nominate a friend or family member that you think would really enjoy that. Don't forget to tell us why. And what else is there? And I showed you earlier in this video, we swatched up the new fluoro paint tube set. Aren't they bright?
On the new Walmart products.
They're pretty cool. I do like them. I bought them for your sister.
Do you feel like that
I feel like I might need them.
Do you feel like the fluoro and the metallic go well together?
I think they would. I'd mix them.
How would that look on gold? Like,
I don't know. We'll have to play with it.
It
Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night.
I feel like the fluoro and the metallic would be a very like mermaid vibe.
A bit of a mermaid vibe, yes. The fluoro and the metallic together. And don't forget Naomi John's classes in Melbourne. They were earlier on in the video. I showed you the actual classes. Oh, upside down. So these are the actual classes she's doing in Melbourne. Yours might not turn out exactly the same. This one's sold out. I shouldn't have showed you that. Sorry. But yeah. Some have got lots of places, some have not got many. So yeah. In class. Hope everyone gets better soon and have an awesome weekend in Melbourne. We will, Joanne. We definitely will. We'll definitely share lots of pictures of us, you know, arriving in midnight and in the middle of the night in Melbourne.
one thing I remember in
Thanks, everyone.
Melbourne
Hope you're all feeling better soon. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. We do hope we feel better soon, yes. So
I remember in Melbourne how when we first went there, we did the boom gel classes.
yes, Noel was teaching boom gel classes when he went to Melbourne with us last time. This will be Naomi's second trip to Melbourne, and Noah's been once with us. And yes, he did teach a lot of boom gel classes. And anyone that did his boom gel class and thought he was a 15-year-old at the time, remember he's only just turned 16, so he was 12. He was teaching you all how to do paint pouring when he was 12. So he is my fabulous boy, isn't he? Milton hasn't been to a craft show in Melbourne yet, so he was meant to be coming this time, but unfortunately couldn't get away from work. So thank you very much. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Take care, stay safe, and don't forget to nominate a friend for that free retreat class. Bye.